Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and today I thought we could work on some Easter cards because I am way behind and I was trying to order stuff yesterday and I know everything's kind of wacky with the shipping, but like I can't get anything by Easter, so I'm like, I guess everybody's gonna get a card. I just am so not with it at all this year. So anyhow, I have done a collage sheet on the Manila drawing paper that you can get on Amazon, and I usually put a link in the description box below my videos, so if I forget this time, I know I did it yesterday, so it'll be in that video. If I just sometimes forget certain things, but I try really hard to remember everything. I just can't promise that I always will. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It's weird weather here again. We had our temperatures dropped, I don't know, a lot, and then we had snow and hail last night. It's just weird. Earthquakes, pandemics, hail. It's great. So anyway, okay, so what am I doing? I don't want that. I want the card. I've got just some white card bases and some white envelopes that I'm using. So I want my piece not to be 5.5, but maybe 5. That would give me a quarter on each side. And then if I do this one 3 3/4, that will probably work. Probably work if I could talk. So yeah, I hope you're all doing good. It's so weird around here. And then, yeah, we're all obviously supposed to stay in, but we've had community spread, and so they heightened our restrictions now of, you know, how we can move about. So I don't know, it's just, but everybody's in the same boat, so it's just too weird, that's all. Okay, so there's 3 3/4. Let's see if that looks about right. Yeah, it does. And 3 3/4. So yeah, I just left, or you know, I'm making these so that there's a 1/4 inch all the way around the image, and that didn't cut totally perfect because I was on that ruffled edge of it, so, but it's fine, it's not going to make that big of a difference. Let's turn this around. 5. I like those tulips over there though. Let's go this way so that my straight edge is against this back part. I know you can't see it, but. And then we need, I was hoping I could get more than 4 out of this, but really I can't. So yeah, not a lot else going on because I haven't gone anywhere or done anything, but just the interesting weather. I guess, you know, you pay more attention when you're stuck inside all the time and you can't go anywhere else. Okay, so I have that, and then I've just got like some things. I'm not sure how I want these. This one probably has to go this way. Like, in fact, most of these images that I got are going to have to go up and down this direction, of course. I mean, these aren't as big of a deal, but that one with the bird, I guess I can just cover up the bird. It doesn't really need all of that white, or, you know, the cream color around it. So yeah, I just wanted to get some cards made. Thought I'd go ahead and turn on the camera so since that's kind of what I got to do today. I'm still working on Fern's journal. It's just getting to that end point, and I probably the next time you guys see it, it'll be the flip through of it. So that is so matchy. It just totally goes away. Just have all these little different things that I can use. Maybe something kind of like that. And then I have a few other little things I could add. Let's see. One's kind of big for that. That might work. And I just got most of these images off of Pinterest because I'm giving these as gifts. I'm not selling these, so if you can find free images or whatever, you're free to use them as long as you're not selling them. This one's Rachel at Roxy Creations, and this one, and this one. But these other little ones I found on Pinterest. So they're always a good source if you, like I said, if you're not selling and stuff, then that's a great way to find images. If you're just making them for yourself or whatever. I'm not loving this one and I don't know what to do to it. There's a different something on there would look better. I could do this one this way. That would be cute. I like the bunny too. Both of those are good. And then I could put like Happy Easter or something down here, so I think that's what I'll do. Alright, let's get these done up. I'm just going to rough up the edges. So yeah, it just all kind of snuck up on me. I mean, in some ways, March felt like it went on and on and on, but at the same time, I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm ready for Easter. Even though it's later this year, usually, you know, or every other year, whatever, would have already had it, but I just feel kind of like I'm always running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I think it's because I used to spend my crafting time like making gifts and things for people. And now I'm making stuff for my shop and all that, so it's just a different, like I feel like I should have things already made, you know, but I don't. It's all new. Even though I've been doing it for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Well, YouTube will be 3 years this summer. I've been doing that. I didn't have my Etsy shop quite as long. I did that a little bit later. But I love doing this. It's great. I just feel like I'm behind on life. I hope you're all doing okay. I know some spots in the country are worse off than others, and things are getting crazy in some spots, and I just hope you guys are all faring okay. I think I want some color for those. Instead of just doing the brown on these cards. I'll just use like a green or something. I don't want a lot, just a little bit. I don't have a sponge for that, I don't think. Just use this one because it's got green on it already. And it's not doing anything. There we go. Doesn't need a ton. Yeah, I haven't made cards in a while. It's kind of weird. I guess Valentine's were the last ones that I did. Did birthday cards and things since then, but just not a lot. It's sad to cover up that birdie, I know, but I want this, or, oh, it says Easter greetings twice. Maybe that would be overkill, huh? Maybe a bunny coming out of an egg. That would be cute. I'm going to do a little stamping around there. This will be a blast from the past, my itty bitty backgrounds from Stampin' Up. I just like this speckly one. It's great for just a little something, but not a ton. If I was smart, I'd put something under my card here, but you know. Okay, I need ink around this. Some of those stamp pads are starting to dry out a little bit. That's the only problem with the little tiny ones like that. At least I've discovered it seems they dry out kind of fast. Because I still have some of my big ones from like 10 years ago and they still work. It's kind of crazy. I'm just digging through my lace bag here trying to find a little something to put. Maybe behind the bunny rabbit. Got this. It might work. Just a little piece of it. Oopsie. So yeah, these collages, if you just do a whole collage sheet, you can do quite a bit with it, and it's a good way to just make cards, you know, kind of quick. Don't want to cover up the Joyous Easter to You part. But I do want a little something over there. And I'll probably do some stitching on these after the fact, and then I'll show you what they ended up, you know, looking like. So let's get that glued on. I think I'm going to use my tacky glue just to make sure everything sticks on really well. And I'm using like a ton of glue sticks lately. I'm going to run out. Probably should order them now because it's taking everything a really long time to get here. You get spoiled with that Amazon thing, you know, the Prime, and the quick delivery and everything, and now everything has slowed way down, because normally, you know, I could order something for Easter now and get it in time, but it's just slowed a lot, which I understand. They need to ship out the stuff that's of the most importance or the biggest need type thing. I get that. but it's just, you forget, and then you try to order something and you can't. My own fault. I waited too long. Not thinking. I love those little chicks with the Easter bonnet. I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're really cute. Yeah, I got that. That's Pinterest, so easy to find. Come over this way a little bit further. Just want to make sure you can see the whole Happy Easter to You thing. That little bunny's cute. I have to put a little more under here. Make sure it stays down. I will do a little stitching too, so that will help hold it down. Alright, so there's that one. That's a fun little card. So see, this goes much faster when you do the collage for the behind the images. That helps a ton. And I'm going to do the same thing. And you could, switch up colors or whatever too. You don't have to do the green the whole time. Do whatever you like. I just am doing this because that's what I've got available. And I think it'll go with all of them pretty well. Just want a little something on that white just so it's not quite so. I'll just do some little dots this time. So wash off my mat again. It's alright, it's a daily ritual, so. I feel bad because I don't use the one my husband got me for Christmas, but that black just shines so bad under all these lights that I need for filming. And I know that's not great on the eyes. Plus the clanging and banging and all that. Okay. This cross is really pretty with all the lilies. Oops. I'll have to make something else too for my mother-in-law. She likes cute Easter things. I'd do an egg diorama or something like that would be fun. Don't really need that bottom. I'm just going to kind of tear this off. I'm okay with that hanging over there a little bit. I think it's fine. Okay, do we want a little something behind that too? It's a little piece of crochet that's been avocado dyed. Thank you to Denise for that. Yeah. Kind of wonder if do I like that. Yeah, I think I like that above there better. This is just kind of wow for that particular one. Okay. Oops. Almost did it the original way. Although they say you should always go with your first, the way you had it first, but it's okay. Yeah, I just made this collage the other night sitting on the couch. I just was going through scraps and like I need to use some of these up because it's just getting beyond ridiculous. And just made this little collage not even really knowing yet what I was going to do with it. So it's kind of fun. Good use. Actually, I wonder if the more frayed end should go up. Maybe a little better. Yeah, I like that better. And I probably will go ahead and stitch these even though they're already on the card because it's not that big a deal. It's on that inside part that you don't write on or anything. I always get the ink off somewhere, like when the wet glue gets on there. It does that. Well, it is what it is, right? There's another one. Much faster when you have that all done and your these pieces all cut out and stuff. It goes nice and fast. It's going to be an odd Easter this year for sure, with everybody having to stay home and stuff. Usually that's when we really start, you know, getting out and stuff because the weather gets a little nicer and all those type things. Yeah, I've had this stamp set since probably 2002 or something. I don't even know, it doesn't say. But I'm sure some of you will recognize it if you've been doing Stampin' Up! Or around Stampin' Up! At all. It's just kind of a good one and always relevant type. love these vintage images. They're so cute. Those little chicks. I guess I'm kind of doing the same thing over and over, but when you're making lots of them, it's kind of just a good way to do it. You don't have to sit and think about each individual thing. That little piece is too little, huh? So cute. Have these little, would be cute, like on there. This old lace, it's like somebody, I don't know if they bleached it or it just got sun bleached or what, but it was, you can tell it was like blue, but then it kind of went to a purpley color. Come here. I think I'll put those there. I don't know if I like that. It's like not really the right color. Could use a little piece of this that Eva sent. It's really white. Those little bits can be used for something else eventually. Yep, like that. Did I ink around that? I guess I did ink around that. Trying to think of other things. I don't know. My husband and I have been watching Stumptown. I don't know if you guys watch that show. It's pretty good. It's kind of crazy, but it's a good show. So let me know what you guys have been watching, because I'm always interested in finding new shows to watch. I don't like anything super scary or anything. I did watch Bates Motel. Not that it was super scary, it was just creepy, but it was really well like acted for sure. The actors in that were very good. I've talked about it before, but and I don't like a whole lot of sci-fi. My husband loves sci-fi, so I do end up watching a lot of sci-fi. That's probably why I don't talk about shows a whole lot, because a lot of times while he's watching sci-fi, I'll be, you know, watching YouTube or something. Like I put a earbud in one ear so I can still hear if he is talking to me or whatever, but yeah, I get done with that after a while. Another good show that we watched with my daughter too. My son wasn't interested, but Man in the High Castle. But the way it ended, and tell me if you guys watched it, if you felt like this, the way it ended was just like, what? I don't know. I just felt like they did such a good job the first season of that. And then it just sort of went, I don't know. It just wasn't, I mean, we watched it the whole thing because we liked it so much at first. And I guess we were hoping for like a really good ending or something, but I don't know. That was kind of a letdown. That show was so good that first season. That's really the only time I watch TV though, is if I go watch it with my family, because other than that I'm usually doing something else. Trouble sitting there. That's why I a lot of times craft when I'm sitting there. Alright, so there's that little one. Super cute. So these are going to be fun to give out. Little something at least, right? I think I'll use the bigger dots again. Or if you know of new like YouTube people to watch, like junk journalers or something, because I know there's lots out there that I probably haven't found or whatever yet. Get a whole lot of, don't do that a whole lot either, but I try to watch some every day, just something, see what's going on. I just ripped that piece right off. My cat's down there yelling at my son. I think he's probably holding him. He doesn't, Pasha doesn't like to be held at all, like at all. So, but you know, of course we all love to hug on him and stuff. Little stinker that he is. This one will be a little different, so maybe not as boring as the rest. These are from Roxy Creations. These little bunnies with the egg and the bow. And then I need something else with them. They're going to be tricky because it's not like I really want to like add a bunny or anything like that. So let's see, glue that down. Kind of just want them there in the middle. I didn't do that. Think that one all the way through when I put it on there. I don't think I want that bird. I don't know. Let's see, I guess we could just put some, one of these flowers might be pretty. These are from Marianne. Got a little nicked there Let's see if I cut it all, this other one all the way out, what it will look like. Maybe just too big for this particular thing. This will be the hard one. This will be the one that I won't be able to figure out. There always has to be one, right? That's like the rule. This really old rickrack. I got this from Stampin' Up. I'm wondering if I did like this. Piece of that up there. I shouldn't have glued that down already. Piece of this old rickrack that's all stained and stuff. That might be kind of cute. Still kind of feels like it needs something. If I put this under here, like just so it hung out a little bit, I think that would work. I don't think my daughter's ever going to stop coughing. It's crazy. She's the only one out of all of us that got sick too. I mean, my son had it the week before, so I'm assuming that's where she got it. I mean, and we were in school at that time, so she could have got it at any time there. She's like, I'm so sick of it. Like, yeah, I can imagine. It's been going on forever. There we go, I think that's cute. So I'm just gonna run some glue right across here and hope that I got it good. First, and I will do some stitching, so I'll put the glue right on the rickrack. Maybe I better use some art glitter on there since it's tiny. Yeah, I got this rickrack from a friend. I don't know where she found it, but it's cool because it's all, like, you can tell it was sitting in the sun or, you know, whatever over the years and just on its spool thing, card. My nails all got glue all over it. What are we at? 40 minutes. Sorry, you guys are probably like, this is the most boring video ever. I just didn't know what else to do today. I needed to get these done, and I need to finish that journal, but a lot of that isn't much more exciting because I'm just doing the finishing up stuff. I just didn't have an exciting thing to do. Put a little rosette on there. Pretty cute. There we go. That one's cute, I think. There it is. So I'm going to do a little stitching on these, and then I will come right back and show you. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, hi, I'm back. So I just stitched all the way around here, across there on that one. This one I stitched all the way around the cross card. This one I stitched all the way around the outside and just one little stitch across there. And then this one stitched around the outside in different stitches and kind of around this bunny there. So that is that for today, I think. So hopefully next time we'll be doing the flip through of the fern journal. I'm hoping to get that done today. And yeah, so we'll chat again soon. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye now.